Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to the channel. Today, not quite the video I wanted to do, especially during the holidays, but as you can see from the thumbnail, there are a few things wrong with my Porsche. There were already a few things wrong with it, but the one that just happened just yesterday, a big one. So yeah, not much luck with the Porsche. As you can recall, if you follow the channel, the Porsche is also the one where I broke one of the rims. So I don't know if that's bad luck to the Porsche or to me. And yeah, many things going on, but let's get into it. Here is everything that is wrong with my Porsche 987 Boxster. All right, so inside the Porsche Boxster, it's so funny. I have so many cars. I was actually about to start putting the key on this side. And if you're a Porsche owner, you know that the key actually goes on this side. So let's go in, and this will tell you some of the problems right off the bat, some of which are major, some of which are not. But if we turn this on, here lies the problem that happened recently. Convertible top in limit position. Now, the top is obviously closed. Now this, it will not lock into place unless it is in the right position. So it is definitely, and you can hear that noise, hopefully, but it is in the right position for it to fully close. Now, the windows should go up automatically when this happens as well, and it has not happened. Let's do a cold start, and after that cold start, I will show you what's going on with this situation. It's pretty bad, and then we'll go into other things that are going on, because as you can see, there's a check engine light on. There's also a red exclamation mark, and that's just not because it's on the on position and not turned on. That is, there are reasons for that as well, and we'll go over that. But yeah, without further ado, here's a cold start of my 2005 Porsche Boxster S. All right, back inside. Now, obviously, I don't have my seatbelt on. Still says convertible top, and also says check engine light as well. While the car is running, I'll connect into the Porsche, and I'll let you know what is going on. Okay, so we got it connected. We'll go ahead, press OK. All right, so we got the exclamation mark on, and we're gonna read the codes. P0492, secondary air injection system, insufficient flow, bank 2. This is a problem my car has had for a long time, and it was previously fixed by my mechanic friend. We got it to pass smog, and then a few miles later it came back on. Then it would go off, and it was gone. This actually was gone like for a long time, and decided to pop back up. Last time he fixed it, he just basically cleaned out a lot of the gunk that was throughout the system of the car, and that fixed it. But it is back. I have read from multiple sources that it's the gasoline here, and that's why it clogs and whatnot. And you also got to drive it hard to kind of kill some of that. But I just kind of been dealing with it, driving it every once in a while. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I've kind of said like this is my Friday car. Although this past week I decided to drive it even more, 3 days in a row to work, Monday through Wednesday, just to finish off the year at work. And that led not only for the engine lights, the check engine lights come back on, but also the major problem with the top. So let's keep going with the issues. I did erase the code, and now we'll put on our seatbelt. Check that out. Now it says headlight beam adjust faulty. Now that is because there's some aftermarket headlights on, so it doesn't adjust, and it's not quite blinding people completely, but it is a little bit higher than it should be. That is a problem that is self-inflicted by putting in some Spider headlights that don't adjust up and down, or at least not to my knowledge they don't. If there's a fix for that, if there's a fix for anything I'm talking about, well, obviously there are fixes for them, but if there are quick fixes or cheap, efficient fixes for these problems that you guys know about, please let me know down in the comments. Really do appreciate it. So for that, yeah, pretty much I just pull on this and it goes away, but of course the exclamation mark's still there. Now let's go to back to the big problem, which is the top. And I kind of don't want to do this, but I'm doing it for you guys. We will unlatch this and we will press the button or hold down the button for the top, and of course, yeah, nothing. Couple of clicks and nothing happens. We're gonna go back down again, a couple of clicks, nothing happens. Let me set the camera up back to see what actually happens. Yeah, so there you have it. The top, I think I kind of saw it go up a little bit. I think they call this the clamshell. The clamshell just kind of slightly went up, slightly went down, and that's all it gave you. The top, nothing happened up there at all. And if you look here, it's actually a lot flatter than it was yesterday. I should have taken a picture, but I think yesterday this was raised up a lot more than it was up here. Now I'm saying a lot more to the untrained eye. Probably didn't look like anything, but to someone who's familiar with the way the vehicle looks, it indeed was higher up in that spot than it was here. And you know what? I'm going to have to take some of the blame on this, because lately with the top, I would hear little click, 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 click sounds as the top was going up or down. And I thought, you know, maybe it needs to be lubricated or something like that, and I just didn't pay attention to it. I just kept going about my day. And again, like I said, 3 days in a row of and me, if it's not raining, the top is down pretty much. I could stay warm inside, but the top's down. Love the sun beaming down on me, especially in these times, right, where we were inside, mask on all the time. So this was like 3 days in a row, top up and down, at least a couple of times a day. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to take part of the blame for that. If you guys know a way to fix that on your own without having to take it to Porsche, yeah, please let me know. All right, now the troubles don't end there. There is another thing that happened. Again, if you follow my channel, you know that there was a day that I was on the highway and I unfortunately hit like a cinder block that was on the freeway. I had taken my eyes off the road for a split second to look at my GPS, and boom, hit something. It had damaged the rear rim, not these rims, the stock rims that I had with it. And in doing so, it also completely ripped off the mud flap that was back here. And I, for the life of me, don't know how to get back here to reattach it. I'm not sure what's missing in order for me to get that on. So again, if you guys know of a fix, please let me know. I know someone in the past had mentioned there's some parts from Pelican Parts to put that together, but it was very high level and I couldn't really figure out exactly what I needed for it. So again, in the comments, let me know that quick fix. Okay, now that's pretty much it as far as I know. Problems with the Porsche. Everything else might be little cosmetic things that have happened with the vinyl, and that is something. Whoop, that's just dirt. You know, things like this. There's a scratch right there, some discoloration down in there. Other than that, that's pretty much all I know as far as issues with it. There may be other things wrong with it as well. It's just how it goes. Yeah, it really has me thinking, what should I do with this car? Yeah, the top thing, it's a bummer, and it almost makes me feel like, what is to come with the car? It's a 2005. It has over 126,000 miles on it. I'm not sure at this point. Do I keep going with the Porsche? Do I sell it? Get something else for it instead, or save up my money, go for something, the next level thing, right? If I can at least get the window to roll up, because with this faulty problem with the top, the windows won't go up. I don't mind driving the car with the top up at all times. If I could just get these to work normal for the time being until this gets fixed. Let me know if you guys know how I can at least get that done so I can at least start driving it. But yeah, that is going to do it for today. You know, not the type of video I wanted to do, but I thought I'd share with you guys, and just because I'm completely open. All the videos are not going to be completely positive. Some of them are going to be negative like this. And I do believe that some of you guys are going to be able to help me out in the comments. Let me know. Give me some suggestions, advice on what I should do with the car in general. Because I do love this car. It is a great deal. You're not going to find a deal like this when it comes to Porsche. Yeah, I really do appreciate you guys for all your help. More videos to come. Hopefully some more positive videos. We got the Alfa Romeo 4C, we got the Abarth, and we got the Ducati, which I need to take out before the rain really comes down. I don't mind the cold. It's just the rain I want to avoid. Or maybe I'll ride in the rain, I don't know. Anyways, not sure when I'm dropping this video, but Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Thanks for watching. If you haven't done so, please subscribe, share with anyone that might like this type of content, and I'll talk to y'all later.